iPhones are considered to be an image of the latest technology for phones. However, it was indeed the most asked question: when will iPhones become portless? Very recently, it has been rumored that we will eventually see the release of a portless iPhone. Now, what does that mean? Will it not carry a charger? Or will it be wireless without having any port? We will answer all your questions in this video, so make sure you stay tuned till the end. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon. For the longest time, Apple has been working to develop the technology to build a phone that is portless. Several years into the research, and the outcome finally is reaching somewhere. So the question on the port: the device is expected to be called the perfect iPhone design. A handset without any notches or holes, and a chassis that will feature no ports or buttons. In simple terms, a device with only a screen and nothing less. Is that what the company meant? Absolutely! Since 2016, when Apple decided to remove the headphone jack on the iPhone 7, rumors swirled that Apple would eventually remove everything from its next phone, which is inclusive of ditching the Lightning port as well. When Apple introduced its latest iPhone 13, analysts were firm that the top version of the phone would offer a completely wireless experience. Well, it did not happen that way. However, the news is that the iPhone 14 expected to come out in 2022 will be completely portless. It's been a while for developers and engineers at Apple to work on producing a phone with no external ports and buttons for a clean, streamlined device. However, hurdles did not stop coming at them. It was leaked in the news report that Apple's proprietary port will live on the iPhone 14 series. Apple appears to want to extend the life of its Lightning-related revenue stream as long as feasible. The iPhone 14 Pro models will have better data transfer speeds over Lightning, according to the same claim, and that Apple will preserve the port until it's ready to switch to a phone without one. Having to build a technology that does not require any sort of wire and will only rely on a completely wireless tech is a serious objective. An important question: how will the iPhone charge itself with wireless technology, especially when even the wired technology doesn't provide a good battery backup for the phone? In terms of data, Apple will have to look beyond Bluetooth due to its bandwidth restrictions and rely on a faster wireless protocol that permits iPhone data transfer at speeds that match or exceed Lightning, or the removal of the connector would be perceived as a step backward. Apple further aims to solve the issue of battery charging with the Lightning feature. Along with this, data transfers and the work of earphones will be handled by the Lightning port. If Apple goes portless, they have to deal with 3 Lightning features: data transfer, earphones, and charging. With the iPhone 7, Apple already introduced wireless earphones by way of AirPods. Another issue was solved when the company introduced iPhone 8 for wireless charging, which was further upgraded with the iPhone 12. The potential technology that can be used is the Mac Rumors protocol developed by Apple, recently discovered in the Apple Watch Series 7 model. This module enables a 60.5 GHz wireless data transfer when placed on a proprietary magnetic dock. Roughly, data transfer can take place at USB 2.0 up to 480 Mbps. The only issue with this technology was that without the Lightning port, the iPhone could not be physically connected to a computer in order to reset it for an unresponsive iPhone via its recovery mode. And such technology won't help in this case. That's when Apple came up with the alternative technology, MagSafe. The iPhone 2020 handset brought magnetic wireless charging to the list of iPhone features, resulting in faster wireless charging speeds. MagSafe offers 15-watt charging against 20-watt Lightning charging. However, rates may rise in the future. The point is that MagSafe can charge an iPhone without a charging connector, with 15-watt being its peak power delivery. MagSafe charges a compatible iPhone less than half as fast as a wired 20-watt USB-C charger. The last issue, data transfer, is yet to be addressed by Apple. AirDrop is certainly one such thing. However, there's no lie that this feature has massive compatibility issues. Currently, Apple is working on a new short-range wireless data transfer technology to support faster transfer speeds. Then there's the growing popularity of Wi-Fi 6 and Wi-Fi 6E, which should boost wireless device speeds. Not to add that rumors suggest Apple plans to use the latter to connect its future mixed reality device to other devices wirelessly. Apple is rumored to want to use the MagSafe connector to transport data on a portless iPhone, according to a new rumor. Leaks in an article confirmed about the iPhone 14 Pro's rumored USB 3.0 lightning speeds. Apple Pro referenced the portless iPhone technology. Apple intends to shift data to MagSafe in the future. It will release the first portless iPhone once it is practicable. Over MagSafe, the developers are looking into building decent transfer speed, though not even light is shed on what exactly it means. MagSafe is likely to have a feature of the smart connector to handle data transfers like iPad Pro. According to the research, utilizing MagSafe to transfer data between an iPhone and a Mac or iPad is not a problem. Apple, on the other hand, needs to make it easy to perform the same thing on Windows and Linux systems. Apple is said to be developing a significant amount of time and resources to this project. It is important to note that the charging problem does not have several rivals. Apple will be competing with Google Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, supporting up to 21 watts and 23 watts wireless charging. On the other hand, we have another very important player in the market. The OnePlus 9 Pro has blasted the doors of wireless charging with 50-watt charging speed, all thanks to its next-generation Warp charger, which can fully charge a dead phone in 43 minutes. That's faster than a 20-watt charger connected directly to an iPhone. Xiaomi is another market leader, with a 5000 mAh battery in its Mi 11 Ultra phone that can be charged wirelessly from 0 to 100% in 30 minutes. Indeed, Apple has competition, but MagSafe appears to be in a relatively higher position in terms of quality. Apple is known to provide great quality that no competitor can. So what does MagSafe have that'll make it the best protocol for the portless iPhone 14? Apple filed the patent for MagSafe in 2017, a system that uses magnets to align a puck that will wirelessly charge another device using inductive charging coils. These charging coils connect to the iPhone and AirPods coils to charge them wirelessly. Apple displays an external charging and data puck that magnetically attaches the iPhone's back, demonstrating that the MagSafe is capable of data transfer of this type. One blocked optical data transfer module in the iPhone and one in the MagSafe puck. As a result, data will flow into the puck, be communicated to the iPhone via UV light that is undetectable to the naked eye, and then flow into a computer. The incredible aspect is that Apple may have considered this years ago and were only waiting to incorporate the optical transfer module into iPhones when their MagSafe ecosystem had matured significantly. A great thought, which can actually work for a longer duration with massive compatibility. Do you know that this ultraviolet light will flow through the translucent overlay of the puck and transfer data at speed much higher than OnePlus? We're almost at 45 gigabytes per second. In fact, this is quicker than the Thunderbolt 4 cable's current bandwidth, throughout of 40 gigabyte per second. Because capacity is restricted by SSD write and read speeds, this would imply full iPhone to Mac backups in just a few minutes. Also, in under a minute, you can transfer up to 150 gigabytes of ProRes files from an iPhone. Concerns? You might be wondering how this method actually works. Type in all your queries and questions in the comments below so that we can have a great discussion. By the way, the second generation MagSafe supports this data transmission, so you don't have to buy a new one to try it out when it comes out later this year. Let's look at a few issues that might potentially end up postponing the portless release. A higher and better speed gain strikes another issue, an often overlooked problem of poor energy efficiency that the iPhone has been dealing with for ages. Since the iPhone has the ability to charge itself wirelessly, the system itself is developed in a way that it cannot retain much power with itself. Wirelessly charging takes roughly 47% more power than conventional charging for the same amount of electricity, according to Eric Ravenscraft of Debugger in 2020. Unless Apple surprises us with a new version of MagSafe that boasts remarkable energy efficiency. Apple's decision to abandon the Lightning connector would be in direct contradiction to its much touted environmental policies. MagSafe 2.0 2.0 version is the most awaited of all that can make a portless iPhone possible. This is supposed to be a cool thing, right? Amidst these great technological developments, here's something Apple has warned us. Removal of the Lightning port is likely to create an unprecedented amount of electronic waste. This eco problem is a huge concern Apple has to deal with. It's easy to see how this argument may be used against Apple if the company releases a portless iPhone in 2022. Millions of existing Lightning cables, charging stations, and other adapters would be rendered obsolete and destined for the landfill overnight. Between releasing a portless iPhone and handling the environment, what do you think Apple will weigh more? Leave your opinions in the comment box. Also make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon. See y'all soon!